Hey, so today I thought I would rate every true resurrection, every true Segunda in Type Soul that's currently in the game. Because last tier list I made, people were telling me stuff like, is Benihime, like why didn't you rate Benihime, stuff like that. Again, I can only do things that's in the game. And I will also say that if, something gets nerfed, stuff like that, it's gonna change. But this is a tier list as of the moment, so always check the dates of the videos so that you know. For example, today is the September the 2nd, so this is when the tier list is going to be made. If anything gets nerfed after this, it's not up to me, so yeah, I'm just letting you guys know now so you guys know this next time. But anyways, we're going to rate every true. Some of these here in the list don't even have a true, they just got the Segunda recently, so I'm not going to be rating them. And so, yeah, I think the rest of them are in the game though, so we're just going to rate from that. Okay, so first we have Acid. This is a common resurrection, but believe it or not, the true is actually busted. You have this move where you can fly and throw like these acidic bombs thing that do a lot of damage, and the fly duration is insanely long, meaning you're basically untouchable doing crazy damage. It's literally like being a plane that just drops bombs, and yeah, it's honestly pretty OP. All the moves do good damage, and it's just insanely good. As I said before, if something gets nerfed, it's not really up to me. But as of the current moment, Acid is busted. And so yeah, I'm going to put this at S for sure. Next we have Arrogante. So honestly, this is kind of I wasn't too sure to rank this because it's good, don't get me wrong, it's not like it does low damage, it's not very like underwhelming. But something I don't understand about this res, or the true Segunda anyways, is that when you like use a move, it doesn't show some of your moves, and I don't know if it's like stacked apart or something like that, but I just don't understand it very much. It does have some sort of domain thing, it has like pretty good moves in general, so I think it'd be fair to put this at either A or A+. Okay, so next we have Bone. I have to say for Bone, I don't know, I mean I saw a showcase of it, and although it's pretty good for, you could boss raid with this if you're good enough, it just feels a bit underwhelming. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it doesn't feel broken, it doesn't really feel OP. Not something I would go for, so I'd have to put it at A, because it does have an ultra check move. It's not terrible, but it's not the best either, so I would rank this at A. Devil doesn't have a true, it just got a Segunda recently as I understand, so I can't rate this. Next we have Light. So I heard a lot of things about this and I've seen a showcase, and all I gotta say is it's basically just a Segunda but a bit buffed. There's really nothing special. The one of the best things about Light is the nuke that it has, which isn't the easiest to hit, but then again it does a lot of damage. The moves and everything of Light is actually pretty good. It's not terrible, like I don't really think Light is terrible, although it did get a lot of nerfs in terms of the damage of it, so it's really not the craziest rest there is. So I honestly don't know. But I think I might move Arrogante to here and then put Light to A+, just because of the damage. Otherwise, honestly, Light should also go here, but I'm just going to keep it at A+, give it the benefit of the doubt for now anyways. Alright, next we have Pantera. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen a showcase of this, the true mode of Pantera, I'm just going to sum it up for you. Insanely accurate hits and crazy speed. Pantera, even though it's a rare, is one of the best true rests in the game. I'm saying in the game, I'm talking about, every race, bro. Because Pantera, it's hard to miss any hits, bro. And the M1s are, just like the Segunda and rest of it, it's very, far-ranged M1s. It's got a move that does a lot of your health, the 1-inch punch thing. And it's insane, bro. You can't go wrong with Pantera. Although it's not as broken as Acid, which is why I want to put it on, here, just know that Pantera is, not to be joked with. It's broken, to be real. Okay, so next we have Phoenix. Phoenix is honestly kind of underrated. As soon as the true came out, more people start using it. I actually have Phoenix right now, but I'm currently trying to get Vamp to get true Vamp, because I'll go through that after. But anyways, with Phoenix, the thing that's good about it is that the true does a lot of damage, and I think most of the moves have hyper armor, and it's very unpredictable. It's like a very unpredictable set of moves, which is why it's so good. So I definitely have to put this. I want to put it after Pantera and Acid because Acid's got insane damage at the moment. Pantera's just too good, and honestly, Phoenix is like it's good, but it just kind of feels a bit. The moveset's a bit. It's not too special, honestly. So I think I'm just gonna put it after Pantera. Alright, so next we have Shark. Honestly, Shark is actually pretty good. It reminds me a lot like Water Bankai, the true Bankai, because your enemy, you basically have like this sort of domain that just puts everyone in the water. So instead of like this water domain, it's more of like you're underwater and you move faster than everyone else in this mode, I'm pretty sure. Like I'm talking about in terms of being inside the underwater, right? And the moves do good damage, it's got like a wave move very similar to True Water, so and True Water is busted, so with Shark I'd have to put it at I don't know, I can't put it above Phoenix, but I don't know if that's a good take, so I'll let y'all decide. But I'm definitely gonna put this at S. And I also want to note again, if Acid gets nerfed, it's probably gonna be around A to B tier, I can't lie. If they like decide to gut it, that is. So for now we'll just keep it at S, I guess. Alright, so Spirit also got a Segunda recently. It does not have a True, so that's another one that doesn't have anything. Next we have a Stark. So I actually got the True Stark and I tested it for myself. And I have to say that Stark is it's good. The damage is really good. You get when you like pop your True, you get a NPC that helps you. Lily Ned, if you guys know, you know. That can also pop rest as well. I'm also pretty sure that Lily Ned can also do the Cerro Matraleta, so if that is true, that does make this even more OP. But another thing about Stark is that you have like a passive where like 3 wolves will spawn to your enemy and just, explode. Basically the Buster move, but 3 times it and automatically, so like without even you doing anything. So Stark is definitely OP, it does insane damage, like you just can't underplay this. But the moveset after using the Cerro kinda does go back to the the Segunda of it basically. And it's not like it's trash, I'm just saying. One thing I don't like about Stark in general is how boring the moveset kinda gets after. I'm talking about without True. After the Cerro, which is fair enough, okay? Fair enough, the Cerro does way too much damage. But it just kinda makes it a bit boring and stuff, so I don't know, with Stark it's like I feel like I have to put it above Pantera, but then again, Pantera is just really good as well. So this one, I'll tie it between Stark and Pantera because I'm honestly not too sure. Acid, I don't know even. Like I might just put it above Acid honestly because the Cerro spam with Stark, the Lily Net, the passive kind of makes it broken. I'm saying kind of makes it broken, but it's kind of broken, like absolutely broken, I'm just saying. So I'm just going to keep it at the top just because I feel like that's fair. Next we have Storm. So basically the Storm True is actually, Storm in general is too good. The moveset is good, the Resurrection, Segunda, all of it is good. But what makes it special is that when you reach True, nothing stuns you and you have no wind up. So this is just spam. And I gotta say, Storm is just a very good pick, honestly. Like, you just can't go wrong with Storm. It's absolutely insane in my opinion. I might just put it after Acid even, or maybe after Pantera, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be a bit biased, assuming Acid gets nerfed, and I'm just gonna put Acid after Pantera and Storm. I'm gonna keep Pantera over Storm though, because the moves are too accurate. It's just a bit too good, so I'm just gonna keep it like that, I think. Next we have Tiger. This is basically Slash. If you guys haven't heard, you probably have if you've been keeping up with the changelogs of Types in general. The Slash True was insane, bro. You had basically world cutting Slash. It was insane, alright? It was just, the damage was too good. Way too good. And so, yeah, but basically one time someone ganked a mod, I think, and the mod just decided to nerf Slash, kind of got the damage a bit too much, so I'd have to put like it at A+, or I don't know. Then again, the thing is the moves aren't too bad, but the damage is kind of bad now, so one might even put it here, honestly. Like, one might just put it there. I think I'm gonna move Arrogante to A+ though, just because I have a friend who uses it and he's told me it's pretty good, so we're gonna try to play a bit nicer with Arrogante, I guess. Alright, next we have Vampire. So I don't mean to glaze this, but I'm pretty sure this is infinite mode as well, as long as you do damage, a bit like Berserk, but except this is better than Berserk. So first of all, the moves are really fast, does good damage, but it also has like, I think it does like a bar though, because I've been hit by it like yesterday. It has like this lance move with insane range that only does a bar, but I mean, it's damage, you know, it's still good. You also have an acid rain passive thing, and the best part about it is that you have a passive healing. You can heal a lot from Vampire. So that's why I feel like it just makes sense to put it above Stark, because who doesn't want infinite healing while having other benefits, you know? But then again, you know, Stark is brain dead, so you can tie these two if you really want to, but I'm just putting it above because I'm just taking in about the healing, just the moves. It's too good, honestly. Alright, so next we have Volcanica. So Volcanica isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but the thing with Volcanica is that it's basically a bit like Arrogante, right? The Segunda is just an improved version. In fact, if I'm not wrong, this is really the same thing with like Bone. You know, and Light. It's just Segundas but buffed, okay? There's nothing that really actually changes. Maybe I think there's just like a visual change, and a damage buff. And Volcanica moves aren't bad, don't get me wrong, right? It's got Volcano. It's pretty damn good, okay? But I just feel like I should put it kind of low, just because you never see anybody with it anyway, so what opinion can I really get? I mean, I even searched, you know, for a showcase of it, and the showcase was terrible, I gotta say that. They didn't explain anything about it, but more than that, it just doesn't have anything to it, you know? It's underwhelming as hell. That's basically it. So it's gonna have to stay at A+ tier. Okay, so this is gonna be too long of a video because unless I've missed anything, which I do apologize. Honestly, I've been trying to see if there's any more other trues, but I just can't find any. So if I'm not wrong, this should be all the true rests at the moment in Type Soul. I hope this tier list is somewhat, I guess, fair. You know, I hope it somewhat makes sense. You can change up a bit as well, I guess. I kind of moved Phoenix up because, to be honest, Phoenix is very hard to fight. It's very OP. It's got hyper armor. It's a good rest, you know. People just don't use it. So yeah, if you guys like have anything to add on, if I've missed anything somehow, do let me know in the comments. And if you're new, I'm just saying, if you're new to the game and want to get good rests, I would just not advise you get acid, because I feel like it is gonna get nerfed. It should not be this OP, basically. But yeah, I would advise you getting Pantera. These three, honestly, these are like the top three I would advise you to get. But obviously, the rest you get can depend on your skill tree. Stark maybe best of Kido, Vampire with speed perhaps, Pantera with speed or Hakuda, and yeah, things like that. So that's gonna be it. Next one I might make is a Sclavere tier list. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and just let me know if you agree, disagree, and that's gonna be all.